I know. Summertime and hoodies. Saturday, July 11th, I believe it is. Beautiful day in progress. A little on the breezy side. Still early and already 76 degrees. But as you know, the hoodie here is not because of the temperature, but because of the insects. It helps keep them off of you. And like I said, we've had kind of an odd year in that deep woods off and other repellents, they haven't worked that well this year. It seems like in the past, once the insects got a whiff of the whatever it was you had sprayed on your body, they left. Not this year. I mean, they hang around you until you've got nothing but a cloud of mosquitoes all around your head, and you can't even think straight because of it. At the moment, I'm headed down to the boat to start the engine and warm it up and just make sure everything is working correctly. We're gonna go for a little boat ride a little bit later and just test this Johnson out really good, put it through its paces before we make that 20-mile trip downriver to the landing at Manly. And what do you know, the water is up a good bit. And the pressure. Okay. Choke on. Okay, so far, so good. Oh, come on. And the kill switch is messed up. Great. There we go. All right, let's see if we can pump some water out of this thing. I've got to get this on its mount because right now the way it's set up, this doesn't work so well. I have to no way to use it going up and down the river and trying to steer the boat and run the bilge pump at the same time. Okay. That should. Okay. Well, like I said, I've got to get that mounted. Once I get that done, it'll make that task much easier. Now to get my chair back here. Okay. Well, as the beautiful weather begins to deteriorate, we have sort of scrapped our plans for taking the boat out right now. Probably wait till tomorrow. We have thunderstorms moving in, and out on this river is not a place I want to be in a thunderstorm. Been there, done that. Wasn't fun. Well, I had been out doing a little prepping, helping Michelle get started with the cabin build. We were watching one video on YouTube about this remote cabin build, and we sat there and we watched as the concrete trucks pulled in and the huge 18-wheeler flatbed trailers came in loaded down with supplies. And then we noticed it wasn't that remote. I mean, they had access to all of this material. And I thought how wonderful that would be. But we're gonna make do with no road system out here, and the river our only means of transportation. You'll be surprised at the outcome. Alrighty now. As you can see, water up quite a bit. And I just might be able to launch the big boat if this continues. So with the water up, well, water being high didn't have anything to do with me topping off the fuel tank, and Michelle and I are going to hop on here in a little bit. We're going to go for a spin, probably upriver a little bit, and just test this engine out, make sure that it's functioning properly. I've been unable to, the only problem with it, I cannot find a replacement prop for it. I've ordered two. One I got from Johnson Marine, which was supposed to be the actual OEM part for this engine, and it wasn't anything like what is on this engine. So 2 times I struck out getting a prop for it. So maybe while Michelle is on her next supply run, I'll have her check in town and see if somebody's got something that'll fit.
All right, just testing the boat. Well, testing the new engine. New to that boat anyway. The water came up last night, so that was good. Wait. Well, he's coming back. I guess now I'll find out how well it handled. No, puppies, stay here. Takani, no. Go. Baby, no. Get.
Well, as I'm down here working on the boat, something is up there walking through the brush. And I'll probably find out what it is in a little bit. But for right now, I don't hear it. Okay, have padded boat seat will travel. Some of you guys will get that, but anyway, nice padded seat here, and I'm ready to go. Well, this is not perfect, but it'll do for the time being until I have the time to just spend securing a seat into the back of this boat the way I want it to be. 53 degrees on this July Monday morning, and I wanted to let our buddy John at John's Alaska to know that I was only joking about sending the rain and the wet this way. We actually, the next couple of days, need sunshine, but it's rather cloudy, rather wet. Did rain through the night last night, and today the insects are just as bad as they ever were, but like I said, little on the chilly side. Well, the river continues to rise, which we welcome that, because I'll be able to pull this boat now up to a spot further up that'll make it much easier to load it and to get it unloaded once I'm back, because I will be by myself coming back, and that can become a challenge. Well, as I said, it's Monday, and I had hoped that things were going to improve around here, because here's the plan that's currently on the table. I will be loading the boat a little bit later with things that need to go with Michelle on her supply run. We'll get that done, and then tomorrow the plan is to get Michelle into the truck and then get her in the truck to Fairbanks, which is going to be a challenge. It's got to be towed, and she will camp out tomorrow night at a friend's place. Whew. And then we'll see how things go from there. But the weather is not cooperating today like I had hoped that it would, and it's just the way it is around here. This year has been rather odd. The temperature has been so cool that our outdoor garden did absolutely nothing. The potatoes look like they're going to produce pretty good, but they don't mind the cool weather. Everything else hasn't grown at all. Well, welcome to Tuesday morning. It rained pretty much through the night last night, and hopefully things are going to improve for today, because we're going to be leaving, headed down river here in just a little bit. We've still got a bunch that's going on the boat. It's going to be loaded down pretty good today, at least going downriver. And then I'll have to come back upriver. Of course, it'll just be me, so I'll have a little more room.
Where are you going?
No. What? Yeah? That's it. It's wide open. Well, here it is back, and took us like 10 minutes to go down river just a little bit, and then 20 minutes to get back, because at a certain RPM the engine starts missing, and I'm gonna have to pull it up out of the water to be able to get to it to work on it. So we're still stranded. Well, here it is, Wednesday, and we're stuck. We have no way to go. I have 3 boat engines that are totally down. 2 of them were serviced just a year ago. Should have been no problems with either one of them. Anyway, the Johnson is, you hit around 2100 RPMs and it starts missing really, really bad. And you have to let off the throttle and then you creep along, especially coming up river. So that's why we had to turn around and just forget it, because I could have gotten Michelle to Manly, but coming back, it would have taken me 5 or 6 hours to have gotten back, as slow as I would have had to have gone. So anyway, that's where we are right now. We do have help on its way. That'll be here Thursday, and we'll just we'll see what happens. If you would like this video, share it, leave us a comment, and above all, subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time right here on Alaska Bush Living.